Yo, welcome back to Interverse Insights, the place where we break down digital culture before it breaks us. Today's story isn't about drama, it's not about clout, it's about two real people, real families, and a beef that went way too far. I'm talking about the fatal feud between Finny the God, aka Finny the Legend, and SinCity Manny, two Las Vegas streamers who went from online rivals to headline news, and not in the way anyone wanted. Let's unpack the whole story, the past, the petty, the pepper spray, the platform failures, and how two people ended up dead because of YouTube beef. So who were these guys? Finny was more than just a streamer. He was kind of like your Vegas uncle, rough around the edges, but all heart. He streamed the strip almost daily with his wife Bubbly, real name Tanisha. Their vibe was positive, goofy, full of little roasts, but never malicious.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Shout out T Dollar Sign, this is still your girl himself.
Finny had about 6,400 subscribers and over 1 million views. Not massive, but solid. He had his community. Then you've got SinCity Manny, also known online as Mannywise. Think bigger numbers, louder style. His streams were chaotic, high energy, and often reactionary. More shock value, more beef, more drama. His channel had around 14,000 subscribers. He'd show up on stream in clown makeup sometimes, real Vegas showman energy, but with a confrontational streak. Now these two, they'd been circling each other for years. They were part of the same Vegas streaming scene. Sometimes they'd take shots, sometimes subtle, sometimes direct. But around 2023, it stopped being internet level tension. And that's where things started to spiral. Last year, Manny allegedly pepper sprayed Bubbly. That's not clickbait, that's what Finny himself said in multiple streams and community posts. The incident wasn't some fake prank. Bubbly was visibly shaken, and Finny was furious. He made several videos calling Manny out for going too far, even hinting at police involvement. Then came the YouTube copyright strikes. Manny reportedly hit Finny's channel with a strike, accusing him of reusing his content. And if you're a creator, you already know what that means. 3 strikes and YouTube deletes your whole channel. Finny posted a reaction video titled, "Look at what SinCity family did to me," showing the strike notice and voicing his frustration. It didn't stop there. Manny apparently went live while driving around Vegas looking for Finny. You can find the clip on TikTok. He's literally in his car, scanning the strip, throwing threats and insults.
One of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite.
At that point, it's no longer content. That's real world stalking behavior. Now here's where I want to pause and be real with y'all. This wasn't funny anymore. This wasn't YouTube drama. It was two grown men letting pride, ego, and the need for attention bleed into real life. When content creators start weaponizing copyright strikes and real world intimidation, it stops being a game. Fast forward to June 8th, 2025. Finny and Bubbly are on the strip near the Bellagio fountains. They're live streaming like they always do. Around 10:30 p.m., Manny shows up. Eyewitnesses say there was an argument. On the stream you can hear it escalate, then the camera suddenly jolts and 7 gunshots ring out. Tourists are screaming, the camera hits the ground, and just like that, both Finny and Bubbly are gone. Manny later turned himself in at the Henderson Police Department. He's now facing 2 counts of open murder with a deadly weapon. No bail. His defense? He told police he thought Finny was armed. He claimed Finny reached for his waistband and that Bubbly had something shiny in her hand. But no weapons were found, just a phone gimbal, a piece of camera equipment.
Victoria Saha has learned more about what he told police after he surrendered. Victoria.
Ruiz claims it was all done in self-defense. That's according to this arrest report. But police say the video circulating on social media shows a different story, and it played a big role in his arrest. But we're also learning both Ruiz and Rodney were two YouTubers who were live streaming at the same time when the shooting happened.
You were arrested for 2 counts of open murder and use of a deadly weapon.
Manuel Ruiz faced a judge Tuesday with not much to say. A big difference compared to what this viral live stream allegedly shows. This video taken by victim Rodney Finley and his wife Tanisha. Rodney is known as Finny the Legend on YouTube, and Ruiz is known as SinCity Manny. According to the arrest report, both Rodney and Ruiz were live streaming from Las Vegas Boulevard Sunday night. A viewer watching the live stream said he saw comments from others who were also watching Manny's YouTube live stream. The comments stated that Manny was across the street at the Paris Hotel and was looking for Finny. About 5 minutes later, the viewer sees Manny appear on Finny's live stream and saw Manny pull a gun from his waistband. He tells investigators he shot Rodney in self-defense. Moments later, you see Tanisha panicking and grabbing the camera her husband had set up, and then the gun is turned on Tanisha.
Now, maybe he really thought he was in danger. Maybe it was paranoia after a year of beef. But let's be honest, when you're the one pulling up to someone else's stream, the self-defense argument gets shaky, especially when you've got a history of aggressive behavior on your own live streams. And it's not like this was unpredictable. So many creators in the community were warning for months that something bad was going to happen. The strike war, the doxing threats, the reckless live content, it all pointed in this direction. What's interesting is that Bubbly wasn't even part of the beef. She was always smiling on camera. She brought joy to that stream. Her death wasn't just collateral damage, it was a family destroyed. And here's where platforms like YouTube need to take some blame. We live in a content culture that rewards outrage, clicks, shares, donations. They go up when the beef is hot, but there's no system in place for de-escalation. A guy can report you for using a 2-second clip and get your entire income stream nuked. But if he's stalking you in real life on camera, that somehow doesn't trigger a policy strike. Creators like Finny and Manny were left to moderate themselves, and clearly they couldn't. What happens next? Manny's court date is scheduled for June 12th. If the self-defense claim falls apart, we're looking at life in prison, and Finny's family is probably going to sue hard. Civil litigation is almost guaranteed. But the bigger question is, what kind of culture are we building online? This didn't happen in a vacuum. It's part of a broader pattern, people blurring the line between internet content and real life. We've seen pranksters get shot, swatting victims get killed, and now live streamers murdered over beef. There's a sickness in the system where clout is currency and escalation is the fastest way to grow. And if platforms don't get better at distinguishing between content and conflict, this won't be the last time something like this happens. So yeah, today's story isn't about who was right, it's about what was real. 2 creators let a years-long feud explode, and 2 lives ended on a Vegas sidewalk because of it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Should YouTube change its strike system? Should IRL streamers face tighter guidelines? Where do we draw the line between entertainment and danger? This is Interverse Insights. Stay smart, stay safe, and remember, no feud is worth your life.